What is going on, you guys? Bastion Wajo here, coming at you with my PURE Trickstar deck profile. Now, after FLOD Flames Destruction, we got tons of new support for the deck, and I've pretty much said in different videos that the support is good, and I'm really looking forward to it as long as we have all of it, because without all the support, it's definitely not as strong as it should be. I definitely don't think that this is the best Trickstar build, but as far as pure Trickstar builds go, this is probably as good as it gets. If you wanna play the best version of Trickstar, then I don't recommend playing this support, because like I said, without having Trickstar, Carabine, Magic Corolla, and Foxy Witch, the Link monsters here aren't necessarily worth going into, and I mean to scale up all the way to Bella Madonna. Bella Madonna is more of a finisher card, where in a very niche scenario you might be able to activate it and go off, but it would just be so much more effective if you can go Holly Angel, do your battle phase stuff, and then main phase 2 go Foxy Witch, activate effect, burn your opponent, and then go into Bella Madonna, activate her effect, and burn. You know? So until we get that support, this is definitely not the superior Trickstar build, but this is the best pure Trickstar build. So now I got that out of the way, let's go get started with the deck profile. You want to play triple Nightshade. This card is incredible. It lets you go into first turn Holly Angels really easily. Holly Angel being the best Link monster in the deck. So you're definitely gonna play her at 3, but Nightshade is just really good. If you use her for a Link summon of a Trickstar monster, you get the special summon her back, but banish it when it leaves the field. You can also combo her off with Light Arena, so you can actually summon a Link 3 out of her. So I'll play 3 Nightshade. Next, of course, you're gonna play your standard triple Candina, triple Lycris, and the 1 Lilybell. This will never change no matter what. Once we get the new support though, I might bump Lilybell up to 2. We'll see. But right now, yeah, Candina being your search card, you can't run her at less than 3. Lycris being crazy effective in the deck, even for Link summoning. So we have that. We're gonna play 1 Trickstar Redode. I think that's how you say it. Yeah, she comes up every once in a while. Not really the most useful card, but you do play her 1 because it could come up. You have a Trickstar monster in the grave, like if you have a Holly Angel in the grave, or you have a Bloody Mary, you can activate her effect, discard, special summon it, and then link into a Link 3. So not a bad card. I'm gonna play 1 Mandrake. I was playing her at 2, but the thing is, there's not many ways to discard in this deck. There's only Redode, and there's also Bloody Mary. I was trying to play this with the Troy Mares, because Troy Mares always is a cost to discard. So if you do want to do something like that, I definitely think it's a good idea. It would work. But for now, this is like the pure Trickstar build, so I'm running, making it as pure as I possibly can. And that's gonna be it for the main deck Trickstar monsters. Now we move on to the hand traps, triple Droll, and double Ogre. These are just the best that I had with what I could do. If you want to play Ash, if you have Ashes, that's fine, go for it. If you want to play Effect Veiler, that's also, you know, good, more budget option. I don't have Ashes or anything, and I think Ogres are really good in the format regardless, because Draco's still a thing, and you have to play triple Droll because this is Trickstars. Whenever you can draw a reincarnation of them, you take it. Triple Light Stage and 1 Light Arena, accompanied by triple Terraforming. Light Stage will never get replaced. Light Stage is incredible. It searches every time you activate it, so you gotta play triple Terraforming to make sure you see this card. Light Arena is just like a nice combo extender you can go off of. So if you have, if you can activate Light Arena, alright, and you have Nightshade. You can link this into a Trickstar Bloom, Then don't activate Nightshade's effect, instead activate Light Arena's effect and special summon her off of Light Arena. Then you can link her into a Holly Angel. Then you activate Nightshade's effect and special summon it to a link zone this points to, burn your opponent, and if you have a Lycris in hand, you can tag out the Nightshade, put it back in your hand, special summon Lycris over here. That way, you can just keep abusing Nightshade over and over again. So that's a small little combo for anyone curious about it. Let me just put all this away. Okay. I'm gonna play 2 bouquets. I really wanted to play more of this because this card is absolutely nuts. This helps you get over big monsters. It definitely does. If you do happen to have the Holly Angel Lycris, you can make a Holly Angel 3,800 attack easily just by tagging out the Lycris. You can tag out whatever you want. I highly recommend you tag out Lycris for this because you can just special summon her again. But yeah, like it's definitely a great card, and you shouldn't sleep on it. Definitely should not sleep on that card. I've been saying how you can, if you have a Lilybell on board, right? You attack with it. You add a Lycris from your graveyard back to your hand. Special summon the Lycris. Special summon the Lilybell again. Then you activate Bouquet to bounce the Lycris and make Lilybell 2400 and punch your opponent directly for 2400. And then you tag out again with the Lycris and another Lycris that you might search. So Bouquets definitely should not be undervalued. It's a great card. You want to play triple double summon. You're not always going to see Light Arena, and it's not the most optimal field spell to have on the board and to search out because it doesn't do anything for you except help you extend in the link summon plays. So you want to play triple double summon just to make sure that you do have something besides just a Trickstar Link monster on board. They don't have any interruption themselves. They don't do much themselves. So you want to have definitely on board with like a Lycris or a Candine or anything that burns on board, just to make your opponent sweat just a little bit. Then we had to bump down the double Scapegoat. There's just not enough space in the extra deck for 3 Scapegoats to go off, and I hate running more Scapegoats than I can activate. See, like for my previous deck profiles, I always made sure that if I were to draw 3 Scapegoats, I would be able to activate all of them with no problems at all. And that's something that I had to stick by in this deck. You can only activate 2 Scapegoats without altering the Trickstar Link lineup, and that's something I don't want to do. I'm going to play Double Desires. You want to draw into your deck as much as you possibly can, so it's pretty self-explanatory. The one-offs, you want to play 1 Soul Charge, 1 Regeki, Monster Reborn, and 1 Foolish Burial Goods. This is probably the most questionable card I run in here. Because it's running a lot more around the link summoning mechanic, what you're gonna do is you can Foolish Burial Goods your Reincarnation into the graveyard. That way you can use her to special summon. You're definitely not gonna be running this once we have something like Magic Corolla, but for now all we can do is have as much revival as we possibly can. That way you can keep going to further and further link plays. So there's that. Soul Charge, Monster Reborn, Regeki, all pretty self-explanatory. So that does it for the spells. And for the last 3 cards of the deck, you want to play triple Reincarnation. Look, I mean, worst comes to worst, you fall back on the original Trickstar stat, which is summoning Lycris with this in the back row and just pass, you know? And just rely on hand traps to help you out, which is like pretty much the current Trickstar strategy. But it's just, you mainly need this card for the revival. The burn is great, don't get me wrong, but if you're gonna go into deep link plays with Trickstars, you definitely need as much revival as possible. That's why I really would have loved if Magic Corolla came in this set. Unfortunately it didn't, but we will hopefully get it soon. Maybe in the next set. It's a Cybernetic Horizon, I believe. We get that in like a month or 2. I think like 2 or 3 months actually. I don't know. We'll see. Let me rearrange this real quick. Okay. So for the extra deck now, that was a 40 card main deck. So for the extra deck, you want to play 2 Bloom. Just keeps your Nightshades live. And that's pretty much all there is to it. You rarely, if ever, activate her effect. The only times I could see her effect being relevant, which is to make your opponent draw a card, is if you want to draw reincarnation them on your turn, or if they're close to decking out and you just want them to deck out. Like Trickstar Bloom, she's kind of just like the step ladder card, but you kind of need to play her. 1 Crimson Heart, probably definitely the second best Link 2 Trickstar monster. Cat Bat is trash. I hate that card so much, it's so bad. This one at least lets you potentially draw 2, so there is that. And you can discard a Mandrake to activate her effect and special summon it and go into a further Link play, so there's that. Our remaining Link 2s, you want to play triple Holly Angel. Definitely by far the best Trickstar Link monster. It does so much for the deck. It protects the monsters it points to, which is so useful, you have no idea. And it gains attack equal to the Trickstar burn for that turn until the end of the turn, which is insane. I've had this card hit over 4,000 attack in one turn because my opponent keeps burning themselves, or I reincarnation them and they take a straight like 1200 right off the bat. This thing gains 1200. Like, Calling Angel is absolutely insane. Running her at anything less than 3 in a pure Trickstar build is ridiculous. Even in my competitive, like, not pure Trickstar, I run 2 because it's that good, and you can potentially make 2. I'm probably gonna make 2. That card is insane. It's really good. For the Link 3 other Trickstar links, I guess you want to play 1 Delphiendium and 1 Bella Madonna. No more than this is really necessary. She is really situational, although I have gone off with her once, which is pretty nice. I got a Mandrake back to my hand, can't complain. And Bella Madonna, again, she's really situational. I would only summon her when either if you can summon her in your main monster zone, I would summon her, or if I'm pushing for game, I would summon her. Because the thing is, like, oh, it's unaffected by other activated effects as long as it's not pointing to something. It sounds okay. It sounds not bad, except when you see the frickin' Link arrow pointing up at my opponents, they could just like, okay, normal summon, whatever right here, Regeki, and then just get rid of it or whatever. And it's not protected anymore. So I would only make this if I could make this in the main monster zone or if I'm pushing for game. And this is only this is a very situational card. You guys don't know what this card does. Basically, if it declares an attack while it's pointing to a Trickstar monster, and you can target one of your banished Trickstar cards up to the number of Link monsters your opponent controls and add them to your hand, and if you do, this card gains 1000 attack for each card added until the end of this turn. The attack boosting effect is nice. Everything else before it is trash. Like, if this card would have said target as many of your banished Trickstar cards as you want and like add them to your hand, and this card gains 1000, that would have been absolutely ridiculous, and you definitely playing this at 3. Like, this card that would have been ridiculous. But it has to rely on the amount of Link monsters your opponent controls. You have to be attacking, and this card has to be pointing to a Trickstar monster. Already, that's very restricting and very niche scenario that you summon it. But it does come up every now and then, so you definitely want to play her at 1. For the non-Trickstar links, you want to play 1 Borreload, 1 Tapa Tapa. This is still better than the other Topologic that we got in FLOD. I really have no way to defend that yet, because it literally just came out. But I can't see myself parting ways with Topologic Bomber, because this thing has won me so many games. It's not like it comes up every game, but the few games that it's come in super clutch. So I can't part ways with my Bomber Dragon. It's just personal preference. Then you want to play, you know, standard double Link Spider, and I run triple Mrs. Radiant. Like I said, no Scapegoat will ever go unplayed. You play 2 Scapegoat, that means one Scapegoat is gonna go this route and go to Borreload, and the other Scapegoat is gonna make 2 2400 attack Mrs. Radiants, which is just gonna give you a beefy body on board. And you could potentially go into the topologic play after that. So that's pretty much it, guys. It's gonna be it for my pure Trickstar deck profile. Like I said, this is not the best version of Trickstars. I think if you run it without the new support, it's much better. Actually, if you mix Trickstars with Troy Mares, it actually works really well. Shout outs to Kasim from Royals for letting me know about that before I saw any post on Facebook or anything. He's the first one that mentioned it, so props to him. Basically, what you do with the Troy Mares, hold on, I'll show you. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back, guys. So basically these are the Nightmares I run in my more competitive build. This is pretty much all you really need, although if you want to play Griffin, I mean, that's perfectly fine. Griffin is absolutely busted. So yeah, let me show you basically what you do with the Nightmares. You basically have to go into this with the Scapegoat. So where's the Scapegoat? Okay. So what you do is you activate Scapegoat. You get 4 tokens. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right? Scapegoat's in the graveyard. You have your 4 tokens, and this is what you do. You link 1 away. This is Sonic Chick. You link 1 away into Link Spider. Right? Then you link another 1 away of your tokens into Link Karibo, but I don't have Link Karibo, so I play Link Spider. Then you link summon these 2 and go into either Nightmare Phoenix or Cerberus. So I would just rather go into Cerberus because I'm making it in the right lane. And then you can discard a card to activate Cerberus effect, or you can choose not to. Either way, it's co-linked, so you will be able to gain that resource back. And then you go Link Spider and last token to go into Nightmare Goblin. Now these 2 are co-linked, and you're good to go. You got your extra normal summon, and you have this, which protects co-linked monsters from card effects. And this protects from targeting, so they will be able to be destroyed by battle, but that's why you also play Nightmare Phoenix. So if you're able to make it, that's pretty cool. If you want to run a pure Trickstar build and incorporate Nightmares in it, what you can do at this point is you can normal summon Nightshade and link Nightshade away to summon Trickstar Bloom. Trickstar Bloom right here, right? Then Nightshade's effect will activate and special summon her again. And then you can, since they're different names, Trickstar Bloom and Trickstar Nightshade, you can link these 2 into Nightmare Phoenix, right? You would be using the extra normal summon of Nightmare Goblin to do that, and then you have your regular normal summon, which you can summon wherever the hell you want. And then you are in a really good position to potentially, extra link your opponent. Basically just block both extra monster zones, and your Nightmares right here, your co-link monsters, are protected from targeting, destroyed by card effects, and by battle. So this is a really strong board right here. Again, shout out to Kasim for letting me know that Nightmares were a good fit. This was kind of something I found out more recently, but still a really great combo that you can have going into the future meta. Something you can keep in mind. So really hope you guys enjoyed this. Leave a like if you did. Let me know if you found this useful at all. If you have any recommendations about what you would play in Pure Trickstar, I would be, open ears. I did play test this this build in my locals for a bit. I got a few wins. I tested it online, and it works pretty well for what you can expect out of a Link heavy Trickstar build. But definitely it's definitely not the superior build. I'll tell you that right now. But anyway, guys, leave a like if you enjoyed. Leave a comment, leaving your thoughts and everything, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Later, guys.